talk about you but don't mean it. What's the reason? People hate you cause you breathing like they ain't breathing. Twin Glock, Siamese twin, take your breathing.
What happened? What happened?
He's dying.
Mary, what happened?
I saw two dogs. They're just like ripping at that dog.
That's like movie stuff that I've seen. I've never seen a dog going through a dog like that.
Attacked by a pit bull for this one?
Because the dog tried to attack me first, and then she said.
What up though? Another reaction. This video right here is a message to y'all who like to walk your dog off the leash, especially knowing your dog don't have no training. This video right here is dedicated to y'all right here.
Come inside, dude.
What happened? What happened?
He's dying.
Mary, what happened?
I saw two dogs. They're just like ripping at that dog.
That's like movie stuff that I've seen. I've never seen a dog going through a dog like that.
Attacked by a pit bull for this one?
Because the dog tried to attack me first, and then she said.
On the afternoon of April 16th,
I don't even know why that gotta be a pit, y'all, cause I got a pit, bro. My pit's sweet, bro. I got a good dog. My dog is trained. I can walk my dog off the leash. She used to be barking at dogs and trying to eat the little chihuahuas and shit, but I had to train her, you know what I'm saying? But that comes with every dog. Every big breed is like that because every big breed was used for something. You know what I'm saying? They're not like little house dogs. They was used for something. Even the wiener dogs was used for something. No, not the wiener dogs. The bloodhounds. You know what I'm saying? The ones with the flabby ears. The motherfuckers. They hunt boars and stuff with that dog. They get like that. So it's in a dog's nature to be dominant. You know what I'm saying? And a pit, it's in a pit's DNA to be a bully. So if you encourage that dog to be a bully, you got yourself a monster. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not the dog, it's the owners. It's the owners. You gotta get with me, y'all. Get with me. If you ain't with me, then you ain't here. And if you ain't here, this where you need to be, you heard? Like, get with me right now.
2024, officers in Spokane, Washington respond to reports of gunfire in a neighborhood after a violent dogfight breaks out in the street. As the details come to light, what emerges is a vicious ambush, a teenage girl caught in the middle, and one dog's heroic action to save her owner from the jaws of a life-threatening attack.
Kind of a dogfight turned into needing to save my dog from getting maimed.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now.
They just took the dog to send emergency because I think it might have got shot.
Who's they?
I have no idea.
Who's
Some neighbors that were right down the street here, they were walking their dog. Somebody had their dog off leash, came up and attacked the girl, and the other dog started going after the dog. There was two dogs, and then they started attacking her dog. And then this happened right here.
Yeah, they're right there. They told us.
And somebody, the dogs off leash went that way.
So the person who was shooting the gun was the father of the person who was being attacked by the dog.
Okay.
She called her dad.
And he was just shooting the ground.
He was shooting
He
at
was
the
not
ground.
aiming. I saw every shot.
Yeah.
The dog that got cut up was her dog that she was walking on leash.
okay.
And the
Torn
two
apart.
dogs,
His leg is
the
torn out.
two dogs that were off leash came
They're
after
an
them.
owner of the dogs that were off leash?
That's a good question. They went that way.
The fam.
Like I said, bro, it's them owners. It's them owners, son. That her dog tried to save her because them two dogs, they so untrained. You know what I'm saying? They let those dogs run so wild that they really think they in the wild. They attacking people. Because when you let a dog, you could train a dog is always going to want to get aggressive with a dog. But when a dog start attacking people now, that's because you trained that dog to attack humans. You know what I'm saying? Or that dog had an altercation with humans and they don't like them no more. You know what I'm saying? But usually it's people training their dogs to attack people. You know what I'm saying? They encourage the dog to be aggressive, but don't train the dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't teach the dog commands to stop or to chill out. You know what I'm saying? And that's where shit like this take place. That's how shit like this start taking place. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, instead of, you know your dog, so instead of leashing your dog, you walking your dog off the leash. Off the leash, knowing your dog is, you train your dog to be aggressive, and that's it. No, nothing else but aggressive. And you're gonna walk him off the leash. Come on, bro. It's the owners, bro. It's not the dog's fault. It's the owners.
Family of the dog that was attacked has already left for the pet emergency clinic, while the owners of the 2 aggressor dogs are reported to have gone back down the alleyway from which they came. The officer informs dispatch of this and circles the surrounding blocks, attempting to locate them, but returns to the scene shortly after, empty-handed.
They know they wrong, son. That's why they spent. That's why they left the scene. They know they wrong as hell.
Hoping to piece together a clearer picture of how the encounter unfolded.
I immediately jumped up and looked out the window. I saw 2 dogs, another dog like laying on his side, and the girl, like, she's holding the leash on the dog that was getting attacked, and she's screaming. They're just like ripping at that dog. There's a guy in all black. He came around the corner, came right here, and he started shooting, but he never, like, if the dog was here, he was shooting here, or...
He wasn't aiming for the dogs.
Right, he was trying to scare them. I wanted that to be known, but then the other lady was over here. She wasn't trying to get her dogs back. She wasn't. What? They were not on leashes. I thought he was going to shoot the dog at one point, because at first he was starting, and then I was like...
You gotta get with me, y'all. You gotta get with me, bro. Get with me. If you ain't here, I don't know where you at, because you need to be here. For real. This goes out to y'all who like to walk your dogs off the leash knowing that motherfucker dangerous. And you ain't teach him no training, nothing. Just let him run wild. This is dedicated to you motherfuckers, bro. For real. Like, you gotta be here with me, man. It's them owners.
He aimed at it. I was like, I mean, bitch, I would too if it was my kid.
Dog's leg was all chewed.
Yeah. And that's when she came up and started trying to get her dogs, and she pulled them, like, grabbed them both this way, and she was screaming at them, and it was like, you shot my dog. And it's like, I didn't see the dog get shot.
They also identify the 2 dogs.
Get your dog. What you mean I shot your dog? Get your dog. And then the dog get killed behind it. The poor innocent dog just doing what dogs do. Even though the dog is being mad aggressive, it's because he's not taught to not do that. You feel me? So he's still innocent. They still innocent. That's fucked up.
Dogs as a pit bull and a Rottweiler, both unleashed when they charged the girl's German Shepherd. Officers soon arrive at the pet emergency clinic to make contact with the family of the German Shepherd, where they learn the dog's name, Coco.
This Coco? Hey, are you okay? Are you hurt?
And the crazy thing, bro, is it's a pit bull and a Rottweiler. Those are 2 bullies, bro. Those are 2 dominant ass breeds, bro. So if you just let them go bunkers and just let them run wild and you walking them off the leash, you deserve some jail time, my nigga. You deserve some type of consequence, either a fine. I don't think no jail time, because I don't want nobody being in jail, but you deserve a fine. You gotta pay for this. You gotta pay for this, bro, because now this lady's daughter, I don't think she was hurt because her dog saved her, but now her dog is hurt, bro, behind this bullshit. And that little girl is traumatized now, because her dog is damn near halfway dead, leg hanging off. Come on, bro.
Coco friendly? Hi, Coco.
The deputy gets his first glimpse of Coco in the back of the SUV. Her leg is visibly injured, wrapped in makeshift bandages and soaked in blood. The conversation with the young girl is censored, but according to the police report, she claims she was walking Coco on their normal route around the neighborhood when the 2 dogs came out from the alley. She claimed that the pit bull made direct eye contact with her and came at her to try and attack her. She then stated that Coco jumped in and tried to push the attacking dog out of the way, and when she did, the pit bull began attacking Coco and would not let go. Vet staff soon come out to retrieve Coco, and with the young girl's help, they carefully lift her onto a cart.
Was I attacked by a pit bull or something like that?
Oh,
for this one?
because the dog tried to attack me first, and then she said.
I didn't hear what you said.
For dad. Got in hand. She said we're gonna go and try.
As Coco is taken in for emergency treatment, the deputy begins speaking with the young girl's mother, Dana, hoping she can help clarify the details still missing from the story.
Dad shot, I think 1, possibly 2 in the air, and then shot the dog.
And did you see him shoot the dog?
I mean, I think, yeah.
We were under the impression that the shot dog was coming here, so that's why we're trying to
Oh, no, the shot dog, she was taking it
try to
home.
untangle the.
No, the shot dog she was trying to take it back to her house. I don't know. I imagine they probably
Where did
will.
it get hit at?
The side.
The side?
Yeah.
Like the belly,
Like,
kind of?
yeah, it was walking at first, but then I was getting my dog in the car, and the dog stopped walking.
Kind of a dog fight turned into needing to save my dog from getting maimed.
Earlier at the scene, officers had already searched the area and found evidence of the gunfire.
The bullet casing right there, and there's another casing right there too.
I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. So the little girl's father shot the one of the lady's dog. I'm not mad at him because first of all, she wasn't getting her dog. She wasn't getting her dog when they was telling them get your dog. She wasn't getting her dog. And then if I'm firing off and them dogs ain't being scared, then shit, they too tough. They gotta get shot.
Well, there's 2 bullets right here.
There's 2 bullets, and then there's a casing right here. There's a casing right there.
There's another one right here.
Officers recover 3 spent shell casings and 2 unspent rounds scattered across the ground. They also take note of several spots where it appears bullets may have penetrated the dirt, corroborating both Dana's and other witness accounts. Soon after, a woman arrives at the scene claiming she had received a phone call from her daughter, stating her dog was dying. Believing the incidents are connected, deputies walk the woman back to her home, hoping to find the other dog and their owner.
Police!
Look at the crib. Let's start there, bro. Look at the crib. Look at the fucking crib. This shit look a hot mess. A hot mess. You know them dogs just running wild in there, bro. The garbage ain't even in the garbage can. The garbage ain't even in the can, bro. That is crazy. Just the front of the crib is crazy. Imagine the inside, bro. Horror scene.
Hello.
That is crazy works right there.
What's going on?
Hi.
Dad, you gotta talk real loud.
What's going on?
Come inside, dude.
What happened?
He's dying.
Mary, what happened?
I do not know. I was asleep. You have to ask
241, this would be
Michelle.
the house where the
You need to
2
get
dogs are
inside,
involved are.
dude. He's dying.
Can we come in?
Yeah. After we come in?
Oh my god. Prepare to see some shit.
What? Will we come in?
That crib dirty.
Go put him inside.
May we come in?
Yeah.
All right.
The interior of the home is redacted in the body cam footage. But according to police reports, officers observed
They think they slick. They ain't want to show us how dirty that bitch was. That shit dirty, cuz. I'm telling you, son. The outside look like that. The outside look like the back of my projects.
Oh shit!
You crazy?
Oh shit!
They think they slick. They ain't want to show us the inside.
a Rottweiler that appeared uninjured and a black and white pit bull mix named Graham, who had a visible stomach wound and was bleeding. To move the injured dog, they fashioned a makeshift litter using a jacket hanging on a door, then carefully carried him outside to be transported to the pet emergency clinic.
Please save him.
Grab him
Save
his
him.
bank card.
I want that dog to be saved. You know why? Because them dogs is innocent, bro. Like I said, bro, them dogs is innocent. They just doing what dogs do. Them folks just allowed them to be rambunctious and go wild. That's why they was doing what they do. And then they wasn't getting the dog back. So that even made it more serious. I'm telling you, folks. It's them owners, man. It's not them dogs.
No, you just go. Come on.
As the family departs for the clinic, one officer remains at the house to speak with Michelle, the woman who tried to stop the fight and was bitten during the attack.
So I was taking the dogs out to the bathroom, and they were right next door by that garbage can.
The Roddy and the pit bull?
Yeah, and the Rottweiler one went running, and I was trying to pull him back, and then the pit went, and I'm like chasing him down, and then the pit attacked the Shepard, and I'm like trying to I grabbed the pit's back legs and trying to pull it off as soon as it happens. And then I'm sitting there kicking the pit in the head and doing everything I can to try to break it up while trying to keep the other one away. And I even put my hands in the mouth of
the pit,
but the German Shepherd bit out of me and was not even trying to let go of my hand. And I was the whole time trying to break it up.
If I take a look at your hand real fast, we're gonna have a corporal come take photos of it. I want to make sure you're not losing any fingers or anything like that, or you don't have any serious bleeding.
She probably not lying. She probably really was trying to break that shit up. You heard? You can tell by her injuries. But that dog, the German Shepherd, bit her because that's what dogs do when they fighting. Especially when a dog is outnumbered and you are the owner of the dogs that's attacking. You are an enemy in the dog's eyes, bro. You are an enemy in that dog. You're not even supposed to get near that dog's jaw. Don't even get, you supposed to hold your dog. That's why you're supposed to hold your dog back in the first place. You ain't even supposed to be letting him off the leash. That's why she couldn't hold him back. So now it didn't got to where she got to go and get involved. And that's why she got her ass bit up. So she probably going to try to say the German Shepherd was aggressive. Oh, yeah. But look, your dog attacked. You know what I'm saying? And that was a defense bite. That wasn't no aggression. None of that. It wasn't none of that. You heard? Get with me, y'all. Get with me. Like I said, bro. If you ain't here, you need to be here. Because this is where you need to be. You heard? Gangster. Get with me, my nigga. It ain't them it ain't the dogs, it's them owners.
Michelle unwraps her hand, revealing multiple cuts and bite marks across her hand and one deep laceration between her thumb and index finger. American medical response arrived shortly after to assess Michelle's injuries and transport her to the Deaconess Hospital for further treatment. Officers now shift their focus to Shane, one of the owners of Coco and the man who fired the gun during the incident.
What a birthday!
Oh my.
And you know what's crazy? She probably got bit by her own dog. But she trying to say Coco did it. You heard? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, dude.
I just had back surgery.
Yeah.
And my daughter's freaking out, crying. I hear, ah! You guys can come in or I can open the door either way.
Sure. Thank you, man.
The interior of the house is redacted for privacy, but the body cams still capture the audio of.
They might try to lock him up though if he don't have permit for that firearm. You know what I'm saying? They might lock him up because he did use it. Somebody could have got hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Shane's recount.
Was my daughter attacked too?
Doesn't look like she was injured at all.
Oh, the dog was on her arm.
Yeah. No, hey.
One dog was on her arm, the other dog was going through the dog. I'm sitting here not supposed to be able to move, I just had back surgery. Mm-hmm. And my daughter is screaming and all I hear is two dogs just and I thought they were getting hurt. Mm-hmm. And she was like, Coco, Coco, me, Coco, me. I was like, where are you? And I walk out and I could hear neighbors yelling, I could hear her screaming, and I just run that way. And the lady's like, her dog's attacking her, and I'm just like, what? And they're just in my daughter's dog, and then the other one looked like it was on my daughter's leg. I was like, what the heck? I told him, I said they would have done the same thing.
I disagree if they try to send him to jail. I disagree. Cause it would have been no other way to break that shit up. if they ain't have no cold water, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes dogs don't even let go when you hit them with water, because, you know, them dogs that sleep outside, they love that shit. When you hit them with the hose, they love that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That probably would have been the only way, bro. The only way. So, I disagree with them if they try to send them to jail over this. I do. Strongly do.
Yeah.
I mean, the poor dog's on a leash and their dogs are running loose and they both got her down chewing on her. That's like movie stuff that I've seen. I've never seen a dog going through a dog like that.
Don't ever shoot the ground because ricochets are a thing,
Yeah, yeah.
you know? In the heat of the moment, you're probably not thinking that.
Absolutely not.
I would have just went straight for the top.
In the aftermath of the attack, no formal charges were ever filed in connection with the incident. Although Michelle was taken to the hospital, there have been no public updates regarding the full extent of her injuries or recovery. The pit bull Graham had been hit by multiple rounds and had to be euthanized due to the severity of his injuries. As for Coco, she spent weeks undergoing extensive veterinary care. The family launched a GoFundMe that raised over $7,000 to help cover her treatment. Coco has since made a full recovery and is once again enjoying long walks with the family she risked everything to protect.
Okay. So nobody got arrested, which is kind of weird, but I don't want nobody to go to jail. I don't think people need to go to jail for this. Like I said, a fine should have been, you know what I'm saying, served to them, to them owners who was letting their dogs walk off the leash. They should have got fined. They ass should have got fined because they should have paid for this injury right here. You know what I'm saying? They should have paid for this injury, even though they lost a dog that was their fault, and that was an innocent dog, bro. Like, that dog ain't need to die. That dog did not need to die, bro. That dog died because he had some careless owners, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them owners, they should have forked up some cash. They should have hit him where it hurt, in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's what they should have did. But yeah, shout out to Coco. Coco's a hero. So OC topic, and I'm out of here.
Turn a dollar to a dream. Hustle hard, every day is on repeat. Made myself a boss, only got above me. Time flying like a rapper in the